I am out of shape. I am on a journey of 30 minutes a day doing hard, strenuous exercises. As you can see, I'm not completely fat. I'm just a little bit fat. So I'm currently weighing in at just under 90 kilograms. The goal isn't to actually lose weight. I'm looking more to just maintain weight, but just get more definition and just look better in myself. So I've come to the realization I am incredibly unfit. These workouts were killing me. So I'll just run you through my goals. It's basically to work out every single day for 30 minutes. Nothing like too extreme, mainly just body weight exercises and weights. The reason I'm making videos is sort of to document my journey, just to share it with you guys. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe you guys can join along with me, or maybe it inspires you or whatever, but it's mainly to keep myself accountable, as well as a bit of a diary as to what I was doing and my progress. So all the workouts I was doing was, like I said, body exercises. So push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, bit of squats, some bicep exercises. I can tell you whatever the hell this thing is I'm doing here was absolutely killing. But I can assure you, my abs were burning, even though it's hidden behind a layer of pudge. So if you do feel like joining along and working out with me, give this a try. This will definitely kill you. As you can see here, I'm cooked. But you got to keep going. So I have no timeline of how long, or what I'm expecting and how long it's to take, but I know it's going to take months and months and months of continuous hard work, but I'm willing to put in the effort to change myself for the better. And it's good that I can video and document, so I can look back and say a year just to see how far I've come. But I know I'm not doing everything to perfect form, or not really following any set routines, but as time goes on, I'm going to get better. I'm going to learn more. People are probably going to comment and give me advice and whatnot of what works for them. So I'm more than willing to listen to anyone that's more experienced and knows a lot about this. This is definitely a burning sensation that I'm feeling on my abs. Like, as you can see, I've just basically collapsed. It was probably like 30 seconds or so. I'm just gassed. I really got to work on doing my push-ups, because it's actually very hard to do, especially when you don't ever work out, essentially. So I come from a background of working a hard job, so I never really did much of gym or anything, because I was maintaining a bit of fitness just through the job that I did. So I couldn't run or anything like that. I'm terrible at running. I was just trying to pump out as many sit-ups as I possibly could. I would love to hear in the comments what you guys actually think of sort of body exercises like this, if they're actually worthwhile doing. Like, is it actually stimulating my ab muscles? Or is it going to lose body fat around my waist? So if you guys could just let me know if there's better movements I can do. I'm all ears, so any advice you guys would give would be appreciated. This is an absolute burner, that's for sure. I know my form is not good. I actually have quite painful knees. Doing exercise like this is just a killer for me. It's going to take a long time for me to be able to do bodyweight squats without any physical pain or whatnot. And as I keep going and progressing, I'm going to get stronger. So eventually I'll be able to do probably weighted squats. Again, my form isn't very good, so I would like to hear from you guys of how I can improve. Mainly I was just trying to rep out as many as I could. It was absolutely killing me though, and I felt like I was honestly gonna pass out. So it just goes to show you when you don't use your muscles, they just sort of don't exist anymore. So no matter what I did, I was working something. I was seeing stars by the end of it. So that's a good sign, I hope. I think the goal by the end of the year is probably to be able to squat maybe 100 kilos, 80 kilos on my back with that bar. That's probably a big ask considering I don't ever squat and my legs aren't probably very strong. I'd probably like faint. Just doing some tricep exercises, get the veins popping. This exercise felt really good to do actually. Like it felt like the back of my arms were burning and my biceps were getting a bit of a workout too. I quite enjoyed doing this exercise actually. Shoulder raises, these are 20 kilo weights. I'm pretty fortunate I already actually have a sort of gym set, everything I could possibly need. I bought years ago and I never even used it. So there's no time like the present, I suppose. I really have to work on my shoulder raises. Looking back at the video now, I realise how stupid I look. But that's okay, we'll get better in time. I wasn't really going for a set number of reps that I was doing. I was sort of trialing it, being my first time, just seeing what I can actually do. And I wasn't going too crazy with heavy weights or anything. So I'm going to need someone to tell me what the hell this movement is and why it burns so much. This thing was destroying my arms. It was so good. This movement felt so effective. And when I slowed down, it was just crazy. Again, anyone watching who's willing to give advice or sort of create a plan that I can follow, trying to keep every minute movement to maybe like 2 minutes or so, just so it works out for 30 minutes or 3-minute workouts, rep range and whatnot. I really enjoyed doing these. These were great. I could feel the burn the whole way through. Now when it came to the bench press, I was completely thrown off by just how weak I am. So this was 60 kilos, including the bar, and I was really struggling. So I've really gone downhill in my weight moving abilities. I felt like I was going to fall on my face. Pretty much just had to give up because I couldn't do any reps. So I'm going to have to keep working towards this to build on my strength. Otherwise it's just going to be dangerous. So you notice I'm probably doing a lot of bicep curls, is mainly because I'm trying to grow my biceps. So I want them to be nice round boulders, you know? So a lot of exercise I'm going to work on is mainly biceps and triceps because I feel like they really fill out your frame as well as your shoulders. So I will be doing more shoulder exercises in the long run once I build up a bit of strength in my skills and whatnot. And I'm also doing a fair bit of forearm lifts, so just sort of curling just my wrist so I can develop that muscle around the wrist bone in the forearm section, make that nice and wide. Can someone tell me what this one is called as well? Here I have a bit of a makeshift tricep pull down. So I've got 15 kilos on it, and it's pretty much just homemade rope on a pulley and lifting up there. It's connected to the end of my bench essentially, but it works really well. You can even do single hand pull downs if you don't pull on the rope, so that little ball you can pull that as well if need be. What I will do is I will link links to everything that I kind of use if anyone's interested. So yeah, this is pretty much where we're at the end of day one. Surprisingly, I'm not shredded already after just half an hour. It's crazy, but overall pretty good. Still got a lot of body fat to lose, and yeah, it'll be really good once I start to see some definition. Will really show that it's going to be paying off. So this was day one, fully complete. Thank you.